This is Bob. As a retiree, he knows how important his health coverage is. And since he is a retired member with retiree welfare plan coverage, he retired on or after July 1st, 2011, and is pre-Medicare or has at least one dependent who is pre-Medicare, he now has the opportunity to select a health plan option through the retiree marketplace for next year's health coverage. When looking at his plan options, Bob notices that they fall into two categories, PPO and EPO plans. It's essential for Bob to understand how PPO and EPO plans compare, so he can choose the coverage that best fits his family's needs. So let's break it down for him. First, it's important to know what the retiree marketplace PPO and EPO plans have in common. No matter which plan Bob chooses, he'll have access to the same nationwide Blue Cross Blue Shield network of providers, giving him flexibility and convenience across the country. Each plan option also offers Bob the same family supplemental benefit, or FSB amount of $1,500 per family per year. Now let's help Bob understand how PPO and EPO plans differ, starting with PPO plans. PPO plans, or Preferred Provider Organization plans, have a deductible that varies by plan. In-network claims under Plan A, the Gold Plan, or the Bronze Plan are subject to the deductible and coinsurance. PPO plans also offer Bob the flexibility to use out-of-network providers by choice. However, going out of his network will cost him more out of his pocket because the percentage the fund pays is lower, and he could be balance billed by his provider. Out-of-pocket costs vary based on plan design and usage, and the plan options may offer partial coverage for out-of-network care. Now that Bob knows a bit more about PPO plans, it's time to turn his attention to the EPO, or Exclusive Provider Organization, plan option. Unlike the PPO plan options, EPO plans do not have a deductible. Instead, a flat copay of $20, $40, $100, or $250 applies for most services. Because of this cost structure, EPO plans typically have more predictable and limited out-of-pocket costs compared to PPO plan options. The EPO plan does not offer out-of-network benefits, except for in emergency situations. So if Bob chooses to see an out-of-network provider on the EPO plan, he would be responsible for 100% of the cost. There's a lot for Bob to consider before he makes his plan selection. A PPO plan may be best for his family if he wants to have the flexibility to use out-of-network providers by choice. But the EPO plan would also be great in giving his family more predictable healthcare costs throughout the year. In the end, it's important to remember that no matter which plan Bob chooses, he'll have access to the same nationwide network of providers. Before Bob makes his plan selection, he wants to make sure his healthcare provider will be considered in network. So he visits the Blue Cross Blue Shield website at www.bcbs.com. Choosing the right plan during annual plan selection takes time and consideration. If Bob or you have any questions or need assistance making a plan selection, the member services team is always available.